All passengers and cabin crew should now be seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. The cabin lights will remain dim for landing.
This is Dr. Joseph Doughty with Content4Chiros.com. I have a real special guest here today. This is Dr. Don Clum, hailing from Suffolk County, New York. If you would, Don, introduce yourself to our audience, our group, and tell people where you're at a little bit more and what you do.
Sure. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate the time you're giving me. Again, my name is Dr. Don Clum. I practice with my wife, Dr. Dana Cavell Clum. We are here in Suffolk County, New York. That's on Long Island. We've recently opened. We've got about 4 months under our belt, moving here from Florida, where we set up with some friends some offices, and before that Spain, and before that Costa Rica. So we've been bouncing around. But this is it. This is where we're making our home. Got our kids in school, got everything settled, and it's time to make a run for it. Our practice here is different than every step of the way. We've had 10 practices, and we've consulted in another 7 practices on top of that. They've all been different, and this one yet still is still different than everything we've done before. We're opening it from day one as a wellness center. Chiropractors, of course, chiropractic is the center of what it is that we do, that we label wellness, but it is a wellness center, which means it has a gym or fitness facility. I am a nutritionist. I have the nutrition and diet protocols that we use in place. We have stress management. We have a fantastic vitalistic massage therapist who does sports type massage as well as everything else, and we're putting the whole program together to serve the community here and get this thing cranking.
Excellent. Well, it's exciting because I can totally relate when you're talking about all these practices, and bouncing around. I'm right there with you. I mean, we know our history. New York City. It's funny, you're up in New York, near the city there, and I was there not too long ago, and the whole Atlanta and San Jose and all that. But anyway, point being, I want to focus here to get some talk more specific about what our audience wants to hear. Something interesting, and really kind of how we reconnected, I guess. We kind of got reconnected through CrossFit. Is that correct? Remember that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what kind of sparked our dialogue on Facebook.
Yeah, and so we got to chatting, and next thing you know, it's like, wow. I mean, I started noticing this trend, and we've both been involved with CrossFit for some time, and you're taking it to the next step, to the next level, where you're starting to integrate more of the lifestyle. In other words, chiropractors for years have talked about the lifestyle, but there really wasn't like any consistency within say fitness. Chiropractors weren't all doing the same thing, but we know that there's a lot of power and or a lot of just awesome results with a CrossFit style fitness program, and you're bringing it to the next level. Can you talk a little bit more to that, and talk a little bit more about how CrossFit maybe is working for you, and how you're integrating it, and how you're really working those two together?
Yeah, absolutely. We had the fortunate opportunity to start over here and really do whatever we wanted. And so what we did is we tried to create the office around our life. We tried to develop a practice based around what we do. And so we were able to design everything. And so we designed we have an in-office gym facility here. It's 450 square feet. And so we designed off of a CrossFit type of floor brand and concepts. There's no machines in my gym. It's not a rehab center. It's a fitness area. It's a fitness gym. It's only open for people that we work with on the wellness programs, and we use the CrossFit technologies. I've been very impressed. I've been involved in a few years from a makeshift to getting involved full on myself, and got introduced to it mainly through a couple friends of mine, one being Dr. Dan Rukeyser, who you've interviewed before, is a fantastic practice in life in Florida. And we've gotten in it. We got behind it. Our whole gym, I went out and I got the most durable rubber flooring I could. That was my principle number one. And we got bumper weights, kettlebells, and plyometrics, and we put it together. We use a CrossFit type of format. We're not a CrossFit gym or affiliate at this point. I don't have a problem doing that in the future, but we're keeping it private and things as far as that goes. And we use their format. We use their technologies. We use their program, and we go from there.
And that's exciting because prior to this, I mean, the whole fitness industry, the perception is, well, you got to get all these big machines, and you've got to, do your curls, and there's, so to speak, maybe myths within fitness that just don't hold true, that have really been debunked. And there's a lot of similarities, I believe, between CrossFit and chiropractic, in the sense that chiropractors sometimes are misunderstood, and the principle is misunderstood. And people within CrossFit many times are misunderstood by other fitness professionals or they're intimidated. And there's this animosity towards CrossFit, and that was something that intrigued me. It was like, wow, there's quite a few similarities between the two professions, and obviously it's a good match.